Hey guys, it's your boy here, Mr. Lundile. I I I thought I should make this audio recording just to react on Bafana Bafana's exit and the Chen championships. Okay, many people will always blame the coach and stuff like that when things like this are happening. Okay, I'll admit, for the first time, I've always believed in Gordon, and he's changed that team completely. They've got about 50% win rate and under Gordon, which is something we haven't seen in a long time. I mean, Gordon has won 14 out of 28 games, and I give him a lot of credit, even the way they play. But I'll admit, for this Sunday, even on the Wednesday game against Mali, okay, I didn't watch the game, but I couldn't believe why couldn't they beat Mali? You know, they should have beaten Mali. If Bafana can beat Spain, why can't they beat Mali? Why can't they beat Nigeria? You know, especially the game against Mali is the game that they should have won, just to make sure they qualified going to the last game, right? And basically for the Sunday's game, I like Gordon a lot. I would want him to lose his job. I back him. He must be there. He's done a lot. He's changed the team completely. It's playing. He's building with almost with the same kind of players like they were playing under Pizzo, but he's just changed the team. You know, they can play. But here's the problem. Sorry about that. Here's the problem that I'm picking up. When we play a team that is known, especially the West African teams, like your Nigerians, your Malis, the guys that we think they're strong, they're better than us, we tend to not to believe in ourselves. You know, that's why we can't beat them, because we don't believe we can beat them. I'm looking at the Sunday's games. I actually watched that game. Firstly, I wasn't impressed that Gordon played a lone striker in that game. He was playing with Barry Parker only as a striker, and his selection, man. Yeah, if even Stuart Baxter mentioned it, he would have went with the young guys. There's lots of exciting young players from teams like Celtic, Tuks, even what you call Platinum Stars. There's lots of exciting guys there, but Gordon, I don't know why. Why would you select someone like Vuyo Mere? Vuyo Mere, for me, is used goods. He's past his prime. He's past his prime. I don't know why he was there, because the guy played for Sundown almost something like 8 to 9 years, and after he was used, then they dropped him because he's expired, man. You know. So I would have liked to see younger players there, but the major blame, I would blame Pirates, because they didn't release their players. Even Supersport United, with the absence of Kune, we had no choice but to go with Munib Joseph. Munib Joseph is also past his prime. He was great. He was great, even though at his prime, but he never done well for Bafana Bafana, because I remember, I think we played Ghana in Ghana, and he was there in the goals. He let goals like nobody's business. My point is, Munib Joseph, even in his prime, he was never that good at Bafana. I must say, he basically failed at his prime at Bafana, but now he was there because Kune was injured, and Senzo Meyiwa from Pirates was not released. Ronald Williams from Supersport was not released as well. So yeah, it was always going to be hard for Gordon. That's for me the huge blame was between these two teams, because they didn't allow their players to be selected for this tournament. Yeah, but all in all, I like Gordon. He has to be there. He's done a lot. I just believe that with with everybody available for selection, Bafana is much better under Gordon. And yeah, that's the point I wanna emphasize. Gordon, I like him. He's done a lot. He has to be there. Otherwise, I don't see him. I don't see anyone who can do a better job than what Gordon is doing. The main reason right now that we were knocked out there is because Pirates players and Super Sport players were not there. You understand? And what Gordon needs to work for me, as I said, I like him so much, but what he has to work in is him, technical team, and the players. We need to start believing that we can beat the big guns from Africa. Let's not pressurize ourselves. You understand? Let's not pressurize ourselves by saying, yeah, these teams are big, we can't beat them. Because if you believe we can't beat them, we won't beat them. With Nigerian game, it was. The lineup said it all, because we went there with one striker, where we approached the game in a defensive way, and even the players were not that confident. You could see they didn't believe they can beat Nigeria. And as long as we don't believe in ourselves, we're going to have a problem. Because when we play at our full potential, now with less pressure, because when we play in Spain, the players know that nobody expects them to beat Spain, and they play their hearts out, and they beat Spain. Now why couldn't they beat Nigeria, or especially Mali? Mali, we should have walked over them, because we're playing home, man. We're playing home, and we just needed to press them. That's all we needed to do. Press them the whole 90 minutes. Keep the ball, be the first man on the ball. Make sure you don't give them space, because they playing. Their tempo is not fast, So if you give them space to play, they will tear you apart. Simple as that. So yeah, that's my thoughts. As for the critics and even the Minister of Sports himself, he attacked basically the Bafana Bafana players. Okay. Okay, with that, I would say it's wrong, but I would say he was acting out of emotions. He should have calmed down his emotions, behave like a man, not a woman. Don't be emotional about this. Just take time, sit back and think. Because my problem is, when Bafana Bafana loses, we crush them. Everybody is just on their case. We blame them. When they win, we say, yeah, this is not a crucial game. They beat Spain. Yeah, that was that was a friendly game. So we must support Bafana Bafana whether they lose or they win. Same as with Proteas. Proteas are most of the time ranked #1 in the world, but let them lose one game, we blame everything. Even when Graham Smith was there, I used to understand, because I didn't like him as well, but I thought maybe it's because of him. But now AB is there. AB is leading by example. He's always rescuing the team when he's there. But once we lose, the last one-day series we lost against Pakistan. I remember I think it was the second game. AB was there. He scored a quick 76. He dropped the run rate, man. Required a run rate to 6 per over, and I think he scored 76 or 74 in in just few balls, and he was out. When he was out, I think we needed about 36 runs off 36 balls, something like that. But the what you call the middle order and the lower order just couldn't keep up, and we lost the game. And people started blaming AP, yeah, his tactics and stuff like that. Let's support the teams even if they lose, just like we are doing with the Springboks. Springboks, when they lose against All Blacks, we're blaming the ref. We support them. We're blaming the refs. Even the sports minister, he attacked Graham Smith in 2011 when we were knocked out in the Cricket World Cup. He attacked Graham Smith. But in the same year, when we lost to Australia, the Springboks lost to Australia, he praised John Smith. He praised him, he supported them through thick and thin. That's why Springboks are so great, because we support them whether they win or they lose. Now I urge us as South Africans, let's do that with Bafana Bafana and Proteas. When they lose, let's stop blaming them and pointing fingers. Let's support them, just like we're doing with the Springboks. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks. Comment below and tell me what you think. Ciao.